Good morning, it's Nancy today. Well, I wanted to tell you that the best way to be happy is to think about something other than yourself. That's right. Now, birthdays are a setup for failure. Don't think about yourself on your birthday. Think about other people. Think about who you can share your happy moment with. And phone the people you love and tell them happy birthday. Don't wait for them to say happy birthday to you. That's definitely a no-no. What I wanted to say is that I love our new pond. I love the way the pond has been dug the second time. Now my pond videos are all out of order, as you can see. I've uploaded 64 videos, which I'm trying to make sure that they're in order. This is from the idea of the pond. It started out, Jen and I were at the lower pond, which is Serenity Dippity Pond on Horseshoe Island. Or Horseshoe Island is the ring that surrounds the pond, likely made from digging out the pond. Anyway, when I was there with Jen, we thought it would be a good idea to dig it out because it was such a boggy mess in there. All the stream runs by, and the pond is the pond is sticking out like a rectangle off of the pond. So we decided that it would be great to dig it out and make it a nice swimmable pond. However, because there are fish in the stream, Ministry of Fisheries and Oceans is involved. And so the conservation area locally said that we are not allowed to touch the stream or the pond unless we do it with shovels. We can do things by hand, but we can't do anything with big equipment. So that was the end of that. We also have another pond which is up against the hill, and there's a waterfall that comes into it, as well as a spring that comes out from under a rock that goes down the hill into it. And both of that fills the pond, and then it exits the pond into what becomes the upper stream, and the upper stream meets with the lower stream. And of course there's fish in the lower stream, which means there's probably fish in the upper stream, which is kind of a nondescript marshy stream that becomes more defined as it gets closer to the other stream. Well, not too far from the pond, it gets pretty defined actually. Anyway, so those two ponds are off limits because they are attached to streams. So we decided that the only thing to do was to have an independent pond. So Jen and I went to the Conservation Authority and we talked to the guy and found out the rules. It had to be 30 meters away from the stream. So I called one company and they were going to come in and dig it. And then I called another company. Anyway, so the second company got the job. That was Tackleberry. As you can see, they're out of Athens, Ontario. And so they came in and they dug it. But they dug it from ground level. I didn't want any soil piled up around it. So he put all the soil, he divided all the topsoil went on the north, the east, the south side of the pond, and all the pit run went on the north side of the pond. However, when he dug it, they dug it so that it would be 8 feet deep, but it never filled up to the level of groundwater. This guy looks like a nice guy. I think I'll pick him up. He's hitchhiking. So let me see if I can get rid of all this stuff here for him. He's a teenager.